Welcome back. This is day 2 of drilling. I decided that after a bit of sharpening on the previous 3/4 inch drill bit, which I've already packaged up, I don't know why, that it was time to get a new drill bit. The old drill bit that I've nicely packaged away already. Well, we got a lovely chip right there, and I chipped the edge off as such. Now we've got a bit sharpener, but it's only good for something up to a 1/2 inch. And this guy's 3/4. Now we got lucky at a little manufacturing facility in Blanchester. We got a hold of one of the managers at the right time while he was on break. And he was able to sharpen it for us yesterday, but that's not really what they do. They don't do machine shop stuff. They just, the guy working in the back fixes the machines, had a way to sharpen drill bits nicely. I guess that bit's had enough use, and there's some pretty big chips taken out of it to get those sharpened out. So we went and bought a new one, nice and sharp, get back to drilling, have a few more holes drilled, and hopefully I'm a little bit more friendly to this one. I just took the lug nuts off the right-hand tire. I put the left tire back on because I got the hole drilled all the way out to 3/4. It's lovely. This side's still down at a 1/2 inch, so I gotta drill it out. Now this would be rather difficult if this had weighted tires. Now, I gotta admit, sometimes I really do wish this had more weight, but sometimes it's very nice being light. I got plenty of tread to grip in and go, and these tires can handle plenty of weight if I'm lifting something with the heavy with the 3-point, which I sort of will be with this corn picker. But there's times if I'm pulling, like, say, hay wagons or gravity wagons, where I'm really in want of a little more weight if the ground's a little greasy and the wagon's sinking in the mud a bit. I just need more weight on the tractor to dig in and go. But sometimes I don't want that extra weight when I'm mowing hay. I'm driving across somebody's yard to get to the field. They're not happy when I track it up. So I'll quick pull the tire off, drill this other hole, and hopefully then we'll be more ready. Now I got the transmission in neutral so I can wiggle this thing around and turn it. The holes in the rim aren't any too big for the stud, which is good because if you haven't noticed, that doesn't touch. So all the weight with these tires is held by the studs. That little center of the hub. Well, it just looks pretty. Oh, come on, right there. Whew. She comes right off. Ooh. Sit there. Love those 18.4 26 rice tires. Older combines are lovely for those. Well, I'm gonna get to drilling. See my hole. See where I started, and didn't like my progress with the previous bit. Well, we're back after a bit of welding, or more complete welds than just some tack welds. Well, we've got our little box beams made. They're not little at all. The 3/8 angle iron. Well, these probably weigh, 30 pounds a piece?
At least.
Yeah, they're solid. Not too much weight for the tractor, but if I gotta carry that thing one-handed. Now, Brad, would you give me a hand lifting this up? I've already done all the grunt work of figuring out how to make this thing line up. to get all the holes ovaled out or what have you. The nuts are above here. Here, put it in here. A little bit of a tight space.
Can't see that.
No. It's a little bit of a tight space in here. Get these nuts started. Oh, rats. Well, we get the point. It's difficult. Jockeying around with the jack.